Hello friends, welcome back. My name is PK. In this video, you will learn how to use row level security in Microsoft Power BI. I will explain you dynamic and static row level security in Power BI. First question is, what is row level security? Let's say in the Excel, I have this sales data. And in this data, we have date, location, product name, quantity, and amount. If we create a dashboard on the base of this data, then let's say in the location, we have multiple locations here. We have 4 different locations. If we want to apply the row level security, means the filter in the data that particular user should able to see only New Delhi. So this is called the row level security. Now here one question come in mind, why we should use the row level security when we have the filter pane here and we can apply the filter on all pages for any location. So friends, I would like to tell you, if you will apply the filter here, two things will happen. First, in the Power BI services, user can change that filter. And the second thing is, when you will apply the filter on all pages and you will publish and share the dashboard with the audience, then everybody will be able to see the same data. So let's say if you apply the filter for New Delhi location, then everybody will be able to see only New Delhi data. But here we want to use it as, let's say if some user we want to show only New Delhi data, for some user we want to show, let's say, Mumbai data, or for some user we want to show the next location, New York or London data. And accordingly we can create the roles and apply the row level security. Alright, so this is called the row level security. When a particular user will logged in Power BI services, then they will be able to see the data only for those locations which location have been assigned to them. Alright, so this is called the row level security. In the Power BI, we can apply two type of row level security. One is the static row level security and second is dynamic row level security. First, we will see how we can apply the static row level security. So let me go to the Power BI desktop application, and here you can see I have created this one pager using this sales data which I am showing in the Excel. You can see here I have displayed amount by month, then we have by locations, we have all 4 locations here. Then we have this metric here by the location and product name. Static row level security is when we have the fixed scope, means we can create a role for, let's say, New Delhi location, and we can assign that role to multiple users. So those users will be able to see only New Delhi data. In the Power BI desktop application, we will go to the modeling tab, and here you can see in the security group we have manage roles. Just click here on manage roles, and here we can create a role. So let's say this role we are creating for New Delhi location. Alright, then we have our sales table here. We will apply a filter here. So just click on this ellipsis and then go to the add filter, and we will add the filter on location column. And here we will put our DAX expression. We can see on the top. So I'm just putting here location equal to, and I will type here New Delhi. Alright, and I will see whether the formula is correct or not. So we can just click verify DAX expression. So there is no error. Now just save this. Alright, so we have created one role. Now let's test this role. So what I will do, I'll use view edge, and this is the role we just have created, and let's click on OK. Now you can see in our dashboard we have only New Delhi data. I have put some page level filters also. So in the page level filter I have given this location filter. You can see in the location filter also this has been applied, because row level security will be applied on your data set. Alright friends, so this is for the New Delhi. What if you want to show 2 locations? Then you can simply go to the manage role, and for this one you can change the name. Here I am putting 2 locations, or you can put as, let's say, India. And now whatever locations you have in India, you can manage this from here. So the first location equal to New Delhi. Let's copy this. Then here we will put two pipelines, shift and then backslash. So this pipeline sign and paste this here. So location equal to, this time we will take Mumbai. Okay, from India we have two locations, New Delhi and Mumbai. This two pipeline sign is basically for or. So if location is New Delhi or location is Mumbai, then it will be displayed. Just click on save. Now we are seeing this report as India role, and here we have two locations. Friends, now I will tell you how can you apply this when you will publish to Power BI services. So you can click on stop viewing and it will show all the data. Now just go to the home and publish this, save, publish to the my workspace. Alright, so it is published with the name of row level security in Power BI. So let's go to the Power BI. So here I have already opened it, the my workspace, you can see, and we can go to the content. So this is the new one. Let me show you. This is the dashboard which we have created, and we have here filters for the location. You can see all the locations are available here. Now let me go to the data set and data flow. So we will go to the data set. So this is the new data set. Now here you can see we have three ellipses. Just click here, then click on security. Now it will take you to this window. In this window we have created one role there. So that role is India. So what we can do, to whom you want to apply this role, you can simply put their email ID from your organization. As of now I don't have, so let me put my own email ID like this and add more email IDs here. Then you can click on add and then you can click on save. Alright, so once you have added this and you have saved this, then you can share this dashboard to the respective user. When that user will logged in Power BI services and see the dashboard and shared with me, they will be able to see the data only for New Delhi and Mumbai only, because we have put the filter for New Delhi and Mumbai. Alright, so that's how you can apply this. Let me show you how it will look when that user will logged in. Go to the ellipses and just click on test as role. You can see we have only two locations here, and in the filter part also you will be able to see only two locations. This is the static row level security. Now I'll tell you what is dynamic row level security. Let me go to the Excel file once again, then I will explain you. Let's say for one user you have given the access for one location, that is New Delhi, and for the second user you want to give the access for second location, which is London, and you have a long list of the locations. For example, if you have, let's say 200 locations, and let's say for one user if you want to give the 5 locations access, for the second user if you want to give the 10 location access, it is difficult to create the roles for the different locations. Because for one user, let's say user 1, you want to give the access for New Delhi and Mumbai. For the second user, if you want to give the access for Mumbai and New York, so it is difficult to create the roles here because the nature of the access is dynamic. And further, if you want to revoke the access for any locations, then it will be difficult, because if you have given the access for 2 locations, now if you want to continue only with the one location, then you have to create a new role here in the Power BI desktop. I will tell you how can you manage this thing dynamically. So let me go to the Excel, and here I have created access management sheet. In this access management sheet, I have put the user email ID, then locations, which location if you want to give the access. So let's say for this email ID, this is one user, I want to give the access for 2 locations, New Delhi and London. And I can type the another email ID here, then I can type the location's name here. Then I can type next email ID and location's name. So like that, you can create the list for the users and you can put the location's name in front of the users. Now I'll go to the model part, and here in model I have already created this relationship between these two tables. Let me delete this and will tell you how to create the relationship. As of now, you can see the location is unique here. In future, it can be multiple locations here. So let me add one more user. I'm just using some test user here. New Delhi location, and this same user want to see the Mumbai location. So this location column may have the duplicate entry, right? Because the New Delhi is coming here and coming here also. Now I'll go to the Power BI desktop and I will refresh this. Now I will pick this location column and will drop here in this location column. It is creating a many to many relationship because in the both table we have duplicate locations, but we can decide the filter directions. So we can select this one, access management filter sales data. Click on OK. So you can see here also the direction. This table is filtering to this table. Now go to the report view and here we will go to the modeling, then manage roles, and we can delete this role which we have created for static row level security and delete this from here. Now create a new role. I'm creating here a new role which is limited location access. This is my new role name. And here what I will do in the access management, just click on add filter and I will add the filter on user email ID. And in the equal to, I will use here a formula that is user principal name and just close the brackets. You can just click on this check button to verify whether formula is correct or not. So formula is correct. Now I will explain you what this formula returns. So let me create another role. And this role we can put as all locations, and in the all location we don't need to apply any filter. Now save this. Now if we will use view as and let's say limited location access, then here you can see no data is being displayed. So this user ID info@ is my user ID and this is some test user ID, and if you will see here I have logged in with this user ID, but still it is not displaying the data because in the Power BI desktop application the user principal name returns the different username. So let me add one page here and let me explain you with the example, and I'll add a measure here just to show you, and let's put the here user name, the name of the measure, and I will use here user principal name, this one, and press enter. If I will drop this here and let's take on card. So this is my user principal name. It is not an email ID. Alright. But when I will publish this to Power BI services, then automatically it will be changed to my email ID. Let me convert this the table and then we can copy here value, and now you can reconvert this to card. And let's go to the Excel and here add this user, and here I'm saying I want to give the access for New York, and for the same user I want to give the access of London also. Alright, now let's save this, go to the Power BI and row level security. We are already seeing this report as limited location access role. So now let me refresh this. As soon as I will refresh, you can see I'm able to see London and New York here, and I'm managing this access from that Excel. So if I will remove this, let's say, or let me change this as Mumbai, then I will be able to see New York and Mumbai's data in the Power BI. If I will refresh, then it will show me the Mumbai and New York data. Alright, so this is called dynamic row level security. Now I will tell you how can you apply this in Power BI services. So let's stop this and let me publish this in my workspace. So we have already published this, so we have to replace. It is published successfully. Now let me go to the Power BI and here we will go to the my workspace, and then we will go to the dataset plus data flow, and this is the last one which I have published. So I'll go to this lapses, then security. We have both the roles here, all location and limited location. So you can assign the roles to the users accordingly. So let's say I want to apply for the limited location. You can just type the email ID here, and you can add this, and then you can save this. I'll test it from here, test as role. And now here you can see I'm able to see London and New Delhi. Now let me go to the Excel, and you can see for this one I'm seeing New Delhi and London. I'm not seeing the New York and Mumbai because now user principal name is returning this email ID. Now let me show you this thing in page 1 also. So first what I will do, I will go to the back my workspace and content, and so we can click on this row level security in Power BI, and then we will go to the page 1. Here in the page 1 you can see username is now info@pknexcelexpert.com, not like this. Here we have this username. Alright friends, that's how you can use the dynamic row level security in Power BI. Friends, next video I will explain you how can you apply the page label security in Power BI. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Friends, if you like this video, please hit the like button and please subscribe my channel to get the regular update of my videos. Thanks for watching.